Okay, we're going to go over this high-level overview. Services, locations. Think of it as businesses and events. Okay, so we have our post type. We're going to edit it. We have the field post relation. Okay, here's a post relation field. I have it named differently. You would have this called, business events or whatever you want to have it called. For me, each service can only have one location. Okay, it has one. For you with the business, it's going to have many. Okay, have many. I want it to be related to locations. Now, if you want them to kind of go back and forth with each other to kind of keep in track of who is related to who, you can use a custom relation key and you can put, events or business events in there. As long as you put it in both, they'll kind of relate back to each other there and you can edit it from either post type. So for you, if it's a business and it's an event, this is the business that we're editing and the event will show up here. It has many. Okay. It means, that this business is going to have many events that it hosts. For me, like I said, locations, it's only going to have one location for this service. I've got that there. Then we have locations. We don't have to worry about adding it here. If we're not going to be assigning it to the services here, but for you as the event and the business, you can add it there. And then that way, when people are adding events, they can assign it to their business. And you're going to do that by adding the post relation. And you're going to be belongs to one. Okay. Only one business can host this event. So it's only going to belong to one. Okay. And then, of course, you would click on the business one for me services. Let's get rid of that. Let's go to services. We're going to go here. We're going to go over to this section here, service location. We can go through. Here's the one that we have. We can select it, and it's going to automatically pull in all that information into the single listing template. I do have multiple ones showing up, like condolences is another post relation that I'm using. So contributions is another post relation I'm using. Those are all underneath of one thing, so you don't have to worry about that. That's just how I have mine set up. Let's view the post. And we can see the visitation and the services. This is where I'm pulling in that information for my post type. Now, the way I have it set up is that services to locations, it has one. Each one has one location, okay, for each of the ones that we're doing. Only one visitation and one service. From there, I do have it set up so that I do have multiple condolences. Condolences is a post type where people can leave comments. So this one does have multiple. So let me show you how we handle it where it belongs to when it has one and it has many, because the way you display it on the front end is going to be completely different. Let's go here and just roll with me here because I'm trying to explain this as best as possible. All right, so we have here, this is all the information we have. We have this is just post information here, just regular post fields. Now here is the pulling in the information about that relation. So we're going to do post, it's the visitation. And so you can see we can pull in all of that visitation information here, the title, where is it? It's down here. Here it is. The full address, all of that information. We could pull all of that information down here for the visitation location. Okay. Then we have, we can pull in the visitation title, visitation location phone. We could pull all of this information in from there, and I'll show you where that is on the post type locations. Here's the Owens one that you just saw. Here is the address, the link, the phone. Okay. So we could pull in all of that information here. Visitation phone. Okay. We can pull in the visitation phone. The reason why we can pull it in is because it only has one. Okay, if you choose under the business event or the business posting type that it has many events, you can't pull in the information because you can't specify which one you want to pull the information from. Okay, same with the other one I have. Same post relation, same thing. This one's just called service location, but it's still the location right here. You can see location, and we're pulling in the address. So service location is a post relation, location is a post type, address is the field. We're pulling in that information. Same here. Service location, the title of it, right there. It's super easy. Now, let me show you a more realistic scenario where businesses and events. So I have services, which is again business. We'll go to this one because I know she has some. We'll go and we'll skip. Condolences. Okay. These are all of the condolence posts that we have on the site. Okay. Right there. And we have condolences. But see, the thing is, all of these can be assigned to one post. So let's publish this one. This one also, see it down there, it says it's assigned to. Right there. We have it assigned to that one. We'll go over here. And we'll also do this one just so we have 3. And then we'll go underneath of our services. Go over to Nancy. Okay, let's go all the way to the end. Condolences. Now we can see we have 3 condolences assigned. Okay, this is going to be your realistic thing where services is business and then condolences is going to be your events. Each business can have several events that they're hosting. Okay, so we have that. Now the way to display this is not going to be able to be pulling in the information for each one. It's going to be where we are. Let's go through and we're going to edit the condolences. All right, so right here we have our grid. Let me switch it over to Nancy real quick so we can see hers. All right, so now we have this here. So, like I said, this one has many, okay? It has many. And so we need to display this using a post feed, okay? Showing it as a post feed is going to allow us to show all of the information. And you're going to set this up as normal. Set up your events to have a preview card, which is this section right here, okay? And then you can display all of that information in there as you wish, okay? It's very simple to do it that way. And then you can display as many as you want. This is going to be the most realistic scenario where, like I said, businesses are hosting events, okay? And the events are belonging to just one business. We have that set up there. Let's see. So that's how you display it when it has many. You display it as a post feed. And when it has one, you can directly pull in this information to display it in any widget that you want to, just like a normal field. Okay, we can't pull it in. Now, I know you want to pull in specific information into a form from a related post. Now, especially if it has one, you're going to have better luck doing it that way with some custom code. But if it's a has many to where it's going to be displayed as a post feed, it's most likely not going to work. So that's a little bit of a high level overview of poster relations and when and how to use them. So I hope this helps, and let me know if you have any other questions.